Oh, that was fast. For an imbued deer, it didn't actually give anything different. Unless that was just a regular deer-ish. ATV to the snow. The other way around is a good example. Okay. Yeah, I'm not... Sometimes, like... Sometimes I say things before my brain has really thought it through, so my explanations and examples are garbage. But, like, I don't know. You guys kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to come up with here. That, like... You know, this character may not actually be, like, fully adapted to his environment. But he very clearly is, like... You know, trying harder than a lot of other characters in these games. Let's see, what's another great example of a game or situation? Well, I guess Walking Dead. Walking Dead is a weird one. Early on Walking Dead, they had a bunch of characters that would straight up, like, lure zombies to fences and barricades and stuff and more or less stab them through it with spears. Because they didn't have any ammo, or they had minimal ammo, or shooting a gun would attract zombies. I don't actually know if they do that in later seasons. It didn't really seem like it. But, like... let's see, anything else? Nope. Well, we should have brought my sled partly up here and stuff. But, so, in, like, the early parts of Walking Dead, they were using spears and piercing weapons to fight. And I thought that was brilliant. In the Walking Dead games, they had duct tape around their forearms. Oh, shit. I have not been paying attention to how cold I am.
Move along.
Okay, let's go back and hustle. Alternatively, there's this over here. Let's just go to that instead. Hey, thank you Ouija board for the 11-month resub. I forgot to click that yesterday. Well, thank you so much. Let's do 4.7 hours. That should be enough to catch back up, and I've got some food. But yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so it doesn't warm me all the way. We gotta get some better equipment sooner than later. Oh, boy. Okay, I think that was the end of it. Okay. So what else do we have around here? I still can't chop anything down. I'm gonna get a couple more before we head back. I realize we're still cold, but the more of these I can get done, the better. Even if you weren't truly dedicated to the spear thing, you're still cutting down the number of zombies, and that kind of thing makes sense. Yeah, I really want to play a zombie game very similar to They Are Billions, but, like, you are on a map, a big map, with, like, an actually finite amount of zombies on it. And there's a lot, and, you know, maybe, like, roving hordes will come off map, like, very occasionally. But for the most part, like, there's just a finite amount of zombies, and that's just the end of it. What are you doing? Let's see. And so, you have... Maybe they even design it this way, that there's, like, a stupid amount of different things you can do. But some of which just make... I'm not gonna say more sense. But, like, you know, you could go for, like, traps and melee and effectively try and clear the map out, or you can try and just roll it like it's Left 4 Dead and quickly run out of ammo. And some other things. Ow. Oh, good. Okay, well, I've got a decent amount of arrows for this. Ah! Okay, let's see. Want my sword out. I tried parrying. Parrying in this game is not fun, comparatively. There it goes. Oh well, it's fine. I block the Hellvine to stun it. I'm aware. The main issue, I mean, I parried it if you noticed on the first one. The main issue is just the fact that parrying in this game sucks. And also there was the Soul Ripper right there to screw it up. But yeah, don't tell me to parry them to stun it when I've done it many times in the past. I mean, literally right there in front of you. The first time. Sorry. I'm getting crabby. So I've been playing Forager. I've officially released my single island challenge to YouTube. And, you know, honestly, it's pretty fun. But there's a bunch of people there that straight up have, like, I guess found my channel, found this video for the first time ever, and are giving me advice as though I've never played the game before. Looks like a fun game. It is. Forager is great. But so the problem is I have, like, a bunch of people coming out of nowhere to be like, hey, by the way, you can do this thing. Or, like, you should do this. Like, buy islands. And I'm like, it's straight up single island challenge. Like, no. And there's that, like, I have this base instinct of just, like, repressed anger. When people start telling me what to do, after a certain point when, like, you know, I'm doing fine, or if even, like, said, like, yeah, I've demoed this thing. Here, take a look. You can even see, like, how far I've been. Like, I think in the first 3 minutes of that Forager video, I very specifically show off, like, a completed version of the challenge because I did a demo of it. And, let's just... I should probably leave. We're gonna kill this guy and then I'm gonna leave. But, like, it's very obvious that, like, I am an absolute... maybe not expert with the game, but I very much know what I'm doing. And I'm still getting quite a lot of people just showing up to tell me the absolute basics of how the game functions, and I'm like, no! Ah! Ah! Okay. So we probably need to go back here. Do we even have firewood? I have no idea. Please tell me I have some firewood in here. Good. Yeah, the weather gets a little bit more dangerous down here. But yeah, it drives me a little bit nutters when people give me basic advice in games, because it's like, I know.
Relentless and unabating.
Is that it? It's a goddamn waste of firewood, but no way I'm making it back to base like this. I should have. Let's just do a full 8 hours maybe. It's not even enough. Ugh. Okay, Blizzard has ended. Jin is cutting wood. That probably means they're done. That probably means they're done making whatever. Hopefully that means we actually have our... Nope, she's still working on the axe. But that does mean that she has some copper. We might even have nails, actually. Let's see. Well, I was going to go back, but let's keep going a little bit further. I'm going to keep pushing on. We just had a blizzard hit, so we probably aren't going to have another one anytime soon. Ish? We'll see. There's a thing that used to punt cooking pot. Said ash a lot. Made me laugh. That sounds... Why did they take that out?
Aim at a deer, but you'll only slice the air.
Is it just me, or do these deer go down so much faster than they used to? Certainly feels like it. Alright. We got anything else? I'm gonna just grab all the resources from here, and then we're gonna go back. My inventory is full. Just tried to fast forward like you were on YouTube. Whoops. Well, guess I'm just gonna make a break for the sled.
Run. Fly.
It looks like it's not coming after me. Let's go over here. I just really wanted to take out all of the tenta nests in this zone before we moved on. And then after that, we're probably gonna just head here. I'd like to go for a lot of these resources, but I figured just kind of clearing out large chunks of the environment so that I can freely just explore them later will work better for me in the long run-ish. I don't think Casper the Eldritch God is angry. It's just him using a magnifying glass to fry ants. PC with a sun. I would like that. There aren't enough games where the villain is just straight up capricious and, like, truly disinterested. Like, the villains always generally have a stake in the story because it makes them compelling. But I would like to play a game at some point. I'd like to play a game at some point, like a JRPG or whatever, where the villain just is just there because it's funny to him. That he is just ruining people's lives because he thinks it's amusing. And has ruined the world because he thought it would be fun. The closest I can think of is Kefka. Because Kefka was nuts. And I really enjoyed it.
Metal spikes stuck in the earth. Grave markers of industry.
Dragon's Dogma's like that for a decent chunk of the game. I need to play that at some point, like, fully. I know it came out on Switch really recently, and I was kind of tempted to play it, but I think I'll play it on PC, because that's just the superior platform.
Line out.
Let's see. We should be able to do this. But that, like Kenshi, is one of those games that I'm going to have to sit down and dedicate, like, a month to. You know, I can't just play it like this. Where... I can't just play this, like, off and on for a handful of days and expect to be done with the game. Let's see. Because, yeah, most games I try and play nowadays, I'd like to be able to finish within, like, 15, 20 hours if I can. And I'm pretty sure Dragon's Dogma is easily in the, like, 50 to 100 zone. I chose the wrong level of... I chose the wrong direction to approach this. Oh, son of a butt! Let me put my wagon down! Okay. There we go. Oh, it got stuck. Why am I aiming at that? I have no idea. Okay, we're leaving. I don't have the equipment for this. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Do we have a stalker on top of all of this? God damn it. Do I lose the stuff in my inventory? Can I get it back? That is the shittiest. Alright, whatever. There's the first death.
I triumphed.
Okay, you keep your stuff.
New cycle begins.
Oh. Did somebody just randomly join me? Looks like it. You die.
I already told them. Tua doesn't take chances. Not with trash moon worshippers.
Tua? I'm Ash. That sort of thing doesn't go on here. You had a run-in with an eclipse cult?
Yeah, you could say that. I was in one.
In one?
It was just after the world went to shit. It wasn't so bad at first.
At first? What happened?
Rituals. Sacrifices. I don't like to talk about it. It was bad.
So, why are you here?
I'm strong. I can build stuff. Keep you safe from monsters. You sure you're not death worshippers?
We're not eclipse worshippers. What can you do for...
You don't have altars to the trash moon?
No, we...
No blood rituals, sacrifices?
No. God, no. I'd rather set the eclipse on fire.
Plenty of trash moon worshippers out there.
Can't you tell we're not like them?
You can't tell just by looking.
All this talk about eclipse worshippers. You could be tricking us, planning to let them in, attack us in the night.
But I left all that behind. You can trust me.
You still haven't answered my question.
How many times do I have to tell you? There. I left all that behind.
Okay, melee very high. He's good at woodcutting, construction, and occultism. Why not?
Alright, join the camp. Let's see what you can do.
More bodies to make food for
Okay,
me.
man. What do you want me to do first? Build up your defenses? Fix up your living situation?
Definitely huts. So, where's all my stuff? Is it still in my inventory? Awesome. So, I don't know if he killed them all. I am assuming they're all dead. Like, I bet they got killed by the trash moon. They held some kind of, like, night ritual, and they all died. And more or less he was like, oh, well, shit. Let's see. Nope, we're not close enough. There we go. But yeah, that was a several strokes of particularly terrible luck. I was pushing it a little bit, but I was just like, just one more task and we'll be okay. And then the Guardian showed up and punched me in the dick. And then everything else showed up and punched me in the dick. And it was like, well, not much I can do about this, honestly. Learning experience. I just got to figure out how to, fight one of those big suckers. They might not even be so bad. But, like, I gotta get hit by a car, a stalker, and those Guardians chase you perpetually, too. Which I was kind of shocked about. I was not expecting that. Well, either way, I've got a lot more resources that I can work with. Let's spend some time actually sitting down and working on everything. See, is there a way to get any more lives, or is that 6 it? You can get more lives by liberating strongholds. I think that's the only place. And they have their own corruption field around them too. Yup. Not honestly that big of a deal, but still frustrating nonetheless. Okay, I don't know what Jin's working on. They all just kind of default to hunting. What's this one? Can I finish this? Okay, we've got enough pristine wood. I want to start getting the better things constructed. Because the problem is they all just seem to default to going out hunting, even though we have food for days, currently. Okay. So... why not? Oh. She can't do it. Okay, so we want to get another leather satchel. Okay, so that'll get me what I need there.
Don't even remember anymore. But it was fucking freezing. They wouldn't let me back inside.
In Woodcarver's corner. This should be fine. Let's take a look at what she's working on. Okay, so, oops. We picked up the iron war pick. That's not what we need. Let's see what resources I have sitting around. Did she make a tool at all, or did I just pick the wrong one? I don't want to make multiple, because that would be wasteful. We also have a shit ton of nails, so we might actually be able to start improving things. Better to be prepared with too much food than not enough. The thing is, we've got a shit ton of food, but they won't process it. So, I actually have plenty of food. But until they actually do anything with it... Okay, so next up, construct. I think we only have 3 huts, yeah? Yeah. Bit of a pain. I think there's only a couple more structures that I can make. We have the forge. We need the workshop and the occult laboratory. I'm just gonna clunk these down. Here and there. That way I know exactly... I think that's everything. Because we've got the sledding kennel, we've got the woodcarver's corner, the butcher's corner, the crafting shack, the medicine hut, the forge, the workshop, and then the rest is just defenses, which... I don't know how much I care about that necessarily. I don't know how bad the assaults get later on. I presume they get significantly worse. Why are these so finicky? Okay. Because, yeah, we also have the Impaler Ballista and the Spitter Mortar. Which, to some degree, I'm not going to be able to make anytime soon. Do we even have ramparts? Can I get ramparts? Do edit mode. Can I upgrade these? What do I need to upgrade one of these? Up with vestibule. Daily firewood upkeep cost. Oh, there's a firewood upkeep. Reducing food upkeep. How quickly they recuperate by resting with the second floor. Or upgrade with feast. So, I'm just going to alternate between vestibule and larder for all of these. Okay. Oh, interesting. You can't upgrade quite a number of these, actually. Wow. That's kind of lame. Vic is too tired and needs to rest. There's something to be said about just how pathetic some of these characters are. Okay. So, we've cleared out our inventories. In the alpha, the assaults could get really bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't get to that point.
Chua might be brave.
Oh.
but foolishly so.
I've got the, higher tier ones, which I don't really need. Well, let's keep going. I guess, honestly, apart from grabbing a couple of resources in this immediate area, my My next course of action really probably would be to go out back here, maybe do some hunting. I'm going to skip that area. Honestly, what I might want to do is come back here and go for this stronghold. Because I'd like to open things up. The problem is I lack the requisite equipment to really do what I want to do. Because I feel like I'm just wasting a whole lot of time here. I don't know.